October 11th, 2024, NVDA stock, 1 minute chart, cover the 5 waves, and I'll show you my trades for today, very small trades in NVIDIA. So here's wave 1. This green candle has the lowest body. So wave 1 starts here. How do we know wave 1? Well, we know only because price has gone up at this point. But you would know essentially by wave 2 this is the bottom until proven otherwise. So from wave 1, price goes up. Here you can see, actually I got to move this over, that this gray candle body right here is candle body above this candle body right here. All of this is essentially wave 1, but this is the one that makes, actually I'm going to move this over here. Here you can clearly see from this candle body to this candle body over this candle body. So this is a wave 1 up. It's a pullback here because this candle body here, the close of this candle is at 134.32 and the close of this candle is at 134.33. So there's a 1 cent gap between the bottom of this candle, the close, and the close of this candle. So this is the pullback, and then price starts going up. This is now candle body over this candle body, so this becomes the wave 2 bottom. I resized my chart so all these labels got offset. Price goes up. You need to see price now closing above wave 2. So we get the price closing above wave 1, and you need to see candle bodies above wave 1. So this is now candle body above wave 1. So this is good. We're pushing into wave 2. We don't know where wave 2 is going to end until it actually ends, but we'll give you some indications later on where prices can terminate. And so then we get the pullback. This is candle body here under this candle body. Actually, it's this one that's under that one. So let me move this one over. This gray looking doji is underneath this candle body. So this is the end point for wave 3. We don't know that's the end point until price starts going up. This candle body is above this, which makes this wave 3 bottom. Now we need to see price closing above wave 2. We get the close. Now we get a candle body above wave 2. It's actually pushing above the morning high, so this is very bullish. And essentially our highest candle body for wave 3 is going to be this doji right here. And then this candle happens. Let's see, move this over. This candle then 2 minutes later closes under wave 3. So that's definitely, the price is no longer going up. We know that because this is candle body under candle body. Price starts going up, and for all practical purposes, we're expecting price to continue to move up. It does create candle body over this candle body, so this gray candle is over this. We'd expect price to continue to go up. It doesn't. It fails and goes down, puts in a new bottom down here. And then this candle this candle right here is candle body over this candle body. So we now know price is no longer going down. It's going up. We should see price breaking the wave 3. Here we get to close above wave 3. And then we get candle bodies completely opening and closing above wave 3. Very bullish. And then we get the pullback from wave 4. So this is candle body under this one, so price is pulling back, and then we get candle body here. This one right here is candle body over this candle body, so we know price is no longer going down, it's going back up, and then this is the wave 5 push. This is a classic typical wave 5, meaning that it pushes above wave 4. It doesn't actually have to create a body above wave 4, but it does. Oftentimes wave 5 is just a wick above the wave 4 body and the wave 4 high. So be aware of that. So why am I making this video? It's just to be a follow-up from the video I made yesterday about waves and Thinkorswim. They've got a feature so you can actually see if I can find it to turn on or off the wicks. Yeah, I think it's in here. Just show wicks. So if you're having trouble seeing where candle body is over candle body because of the wicks, maybe if you're not using Thinkorswim, maybe your application also has the ability to turn that on and off. I always keep these wicks turned on. And then I'm going to turn on one of my indicators, which shows gaps between candles. This helps me see the gaps, especially when it's a penny or less. On a high price stock, it's very difficult to see those gaps. So it's not this one. It's this one. This is my own custom script. It's based upon a Bollinger Band, but I have code embedded in it to show the gaps. So here, this orange down arrow means that this candle opened and closed below where this candle closed, open and closed. And like I said, it can just be a 1 tick gap. So like a 1 cent gap, and it will capture that. Yeah, and if stock is trading under 1 penny, it will also capture that gap as long as it's reported in the data for the trade. So here, if you look at these, you can see that these blue arrows are indicating that price has opened and closed above the previous candle, open and close, and you can visibly see that gap. And then this gaps up, and this gaps up, and this gaps up, and this gaps up, and you can see more gap ups here. So that's typically what you want. You want to see some of that action when price is going up. It's pretty much just a gap and go. I mean, it's creating a gap, which will be a target in the future. But right now, price is trending, and it's gapping up, and it's going. It's continuing the trend. The other indicator I showed you yesterday was the Camarilla pivot points. Let me turn that on, and then I'll show you my trades. Once again, my Camarilla pivot points are set to day, and the length is set to 1, which means 1 day. Yeah. Actually, I didn't turn it on. I turned it off by mistake. No, wrong one. So I'm going to zoom out just so you can see these pivot points. So this is S3, S2, S1, R1, R2. I'll shrink this down, and you can see the other Camarilla pivot points. So I have a total of 6. Total, I think the default for Thinkorswim is 5, but I found a script that will calculate the 6th one. Let me resize this chart. It's quicker if I just change tickers and then go back to the ticker I was on. So yesterday I talked about making 5 waves and hitting 5 Camarilla pivot points. So here, this is 1 Camarilla point touched, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's your 5 Camarilla pivot points. There's wave 1 up, wave 2 up, wave 3 up, wave 4 up, wave 5 up. I'll show you my trades. Like I said, I only traded 40 shares in this today. I'll zoom in. You can see my entries on my exit. So here, when price has made a wave 3, it's pulled back on this candle. It's candle body over candle body. I'm getting long because I'm expecting price to continue up. It doesn't continue up. Where's my stop going to be? My stop is going to be down here at the bottom of wave 3. So as you can see, price did pull back, got very, very close to stopping me out. I added 10 more shares here, so I'm long 30 shares here, long 10 shares here, and I sold everything at an average price of 135.55.75. So it was a couple different fills. I'll show you those fills. Here you can see I bought 4 different times, 10 shares each. And I sold 4 different times, 10 shares each. They were all on limit orders, so I sold 3 at 135.54, So 30 shares at 135.54 and 10 shares at 135.61. That gives you that strange average that you saw right here. Why am I selling here? Well, because this price blasted through this I think it's R1, hit R2, it's pushing into wave 4. I'm expecting a pullback back down into this area, maybe a bounce off of wave 3, and at least a touch of this, and making 4 connection points on this body candle. And so I'm all out. Yes, I didn't ride it to wave 5. I don't care. You don't have to nail the bottom, and you don't have to nail the top. The point is just catching 1 or 2 good waves a day. And you can see this is a pretty good wave. It's 40 shares, so I didn't make a lot of money, but it's a good, successful trade. And yes, I almost got stopped out. And here, when I talked about those poor structure yesterday of you need, in order to have good support, you need to be able to connect 4 body candles. So if I just draw a line here, right, at this point right here, basically at this R1, this red line, I'm going to draw another line there. You can see that these candle bodies don't touch, but these two do. So we have an intersection, and then from the top of this candle, so we have 1 body connecting, 2 body connecting, 3 body connecting. We don't have that 4th body yet on this particular, and boom, here we go. Now we have another body actually connecting, inside, and connecting. So this connects 4 bodies now inside of what I consider this poor structure. And so that is the reason for me selling up here, and you're also just hitting, these Camarilla pivot points. So on a 5-wave move, you can expect typically maybe a 3-wave pullback before price starts going up. So if this is wave 5, we've got a wave 1 pullback so far and a wave 2. Maybe we get a 3rd wave pullback, maybe we don't. But I typically see a 3-wave pullback. Maybe it happens today on NVDA, maybe it doesn't, before price continues to go back up towards the high of the day. Thanks for watching.